We can definitely go over this together and see what's in this no tax on tips provision that's in the big, beautiful bill. All right, eligibility criteria. This applies to employees in occupations that customarily receive tips, such as servers, bartenders, and delivery drivers. Workers must earn less than $160,000 annually, and tips must be reported to the employer and included on the employee's W-2 form. Only cash tips are eligible. Non-cash tips, e.g. tickets or passes, remain taxable. Food and wine, etc. Okay, tax deductions. Let's talk about those. That's the next section. It allows a deduction of up to $25,000 in tip income from federal taxable income. That doesn't seem like a lot. Some people earn the majority of their income from tips. The deduction is available for years 2025 through 2028 under the current House bill. Okay, let's talk about reporting requirements. Both the employee and their spouse, if filing jointly, must have valid Social Security numbers. Okay. The Treasury Department is tasked with publishing a list of qualifying occupations within 90 days of the bill's passage. So we don't know 100% for sure what is going to be a qualifying occupation. Let's talk about the next section, which is limitations. The provision does not exempt tax income from payroll taxes. Social Security and Medicare taxes still apply. Approximately 40% of tip workers earn too little to owe federal income taxes, so they may not benefit from this deduction at all. Now let's talk about the legislative status. The Senate passed a standalone No Tax on Tips Act with unanimous consent on May 20, 2025. The House included a similar provision in the broader One Big Beautiful Bill, which passed on May 22, 2025. Differences between the two versions, such as the duration of the tax break and specific eligibility requirements, will need to be reconciled before final enactment. Impact. Supporters argue that the provision could increase take-home pay for millions of service industry workers, potentially boosting consumer spending. Critics contend that the policy may primarily benefit higher-income tipped workers and could exacerbate income inequality. Labor concerns. Some labor advocates worry that employers might reduce base wages, relying more heavily on tips to compensate workers. There is concern that the provision could entrench the sub-minimum wage for tipped workers, currently $2.13 per hour at the federal level. Now let's talk about administrative changes. Ensuring accurate reporting of tip income may be challenging, and there is potential for increased underreporting. So in summary, there are a lot of things that don't make this no tax on tips. You still have to pay payroll taxes. There's a $25,000 cap. People who earn more than $160,000 a year are exempt. Only time will tell if this bill has any real impact should it pass in this form.